Hey, how you guys doing out there? I've been wanting to make this video for probably about a couple weeks, and I always get to this point. Training hard, the weights are getting heavier. Deeper into a program, it's a 7-week program. Start at 70 and build up and add weight. Increase the intensity. You can add intensity whether it's reps. Add weight, which is use a percentage, base it off your 1 rep max and build up, or add intensity, more minutes to your workout. So anything that's going to make your workout harder and more challenging. So as I get deeper into the program, or I have to put more of myself into the program. That means I have to make sure my sleep is dialed in. I have to make sure I'm eating the proper foods at the right times, continuing throughout the day, and for 7 days a week, in order to train at a higher level than I can cruise through a workout program, maintaining my diet good. My diet's pretty healthy, but when I go to train hard and I really have to ask my body to do more, so that I don't have to hold back because I don't necessarily have the energy, my body's not moving the way it should, and really it's the way I know it should. There's a difference between not knowing where you're going and knowing where you're going and knowing how to get to that next level. So for me, it's like, okay, now I got to step it up a little bit. I got to add more sleep, more rest. Yes, I got to take naps. It's a given. I got to get a nap in there a day if I'm going to train to continually push my mind and my body. So when I feel good, it's going to be a good day. So and the mind and body work together. They're really linked. But also at the same time, your mind is only going to be as strong as your body. So you can push your mind, but if you're not giving it the right fuel to sustain that level of training, because I'm asking my body to train hard for 5 to 6 days a week. These last 3 weeks, I've had to step up my nutrition. I've had to step up my sleep, make sure that I get enough sleep to train hard. So another thing that I have been pondering or thinking about it, when the weights are getting heavy, and knowing that I want to get to a certain number, whether it's 100 kg snatch or 105 kg, the number is irrelevant. It's a high percentage lift. It's a heavy lift. It's a lift that makes you stop and say, okay, I need to really focus. I need to get this. I need to attack it. So there's a point in my training and a point in training where you're going to attack the lift. It's a high percentage lift. It's close to a PR. It's a PR weight. Or it's approaching PR weight. It's a weight where you have to sit back and be like, I need all of me. I need my body, mind, and spirit going into this one lift. I need courage, confidence going into this one lift. There's no doubts whatsoever. So that's the difference between now. That's the mindset that I want to have. I want to go in there, attack the lift, and not be concerned with what's on the bar. If you're concerned with what's on the bar, then your mind is already filling it up with self-doubt, and that's all that it is it's self-doubt. Let me adjust this camera right here. It looks like it's flipping a little bit right here. There we go. Lock it in. All right. So if I can make sure my sleep is right, training is on, nutrition is on point, and my mobility, flexibility is on point. My recovery program is on point. So those are all confidence builders. So if one of those are lacking, I'm going to know it's going to show up. It's going to show up in the training session. So making sure that I have been doing everything I can to, even filling up my mind, watching videos, watching calisthenics videos, watching videos that fill my mind with awesome lifts, with people that are doing what I want to do, which is reach my potential in weightlifting and lift the most amount of weight. That's the fun in it. But also one thing that I do go back to is that lifting weights for me is very fun. I love lifting weights. I would lift weights no matter what. Even if I didn't compete, I would still be lifting weights. But I'm at a point in my life where I can still be competitive. I can still lift some decent weights. My numbers can still go up. I'm still learning about weightlifting, even though I've been in the sport for a while. I'm continually learning, continually growing. So I'm not going to disregard my training and throw it to the wayside. But I do enjoy training, and to get the best results, I enjoy the process. Whether I step on the platform or don't step on the platform, I'm going to still continue to lift. But then I ask myself, I go, well, how hard am I? What am I willing to invest in this endeavor, this hobby, this fitness lifestyle? It is fitness because training at a high level, I got to eat right, I got to sleep right, I got to manage my outside life properly so that I have time to push myself in here. Because when I'm on the platform, a 2-3 hour practice, I have to put time in nutrition. That's a process. It's a routine. It's 7 days a week. The heavier I lift for not just 1 or 2 days, but continually, I find that I'm finding my timing. I'm finding where to push off with my legs, my catching position, receiving position, all the little things that I need to gauge and I need to do on a regular basis to make heavy lifts are coming into play, but only because I'm able to lift heavy weights on a continuous basis. So back to the workout of psychologically telling yourself you're going to have fun for this workout, or you want to stress out about hitting a certain percentage. So for me, I always, and this is just knowing myself. This is knowing yourself as a lifter. What's motivating you? What's motivating you to get in the gym? What's motivating you to do well in the gym or in competition? So some guys will have friends that they just like to work out. And one name that comes to mind right off the bat, Chad Augustine, just likes to work out. I like to work out. Oh, there's a competition. Okay, let's elevate my training and see what I can do on that day, because you're going to get a little boost from, a great boost from competing. It's going to dial in your focus on training. You're going to train a little bit harder. You're going to pull a little bit more out of yourself than if you were just training in the gym. And it holds you accountable to eating right, sleeping right, hydrating, mobility, flexibility, recovery. I would say brain management, psychologically managing yourself in terms of what's going to motivate you to get through those hard workouts every day, which is the process. Enjoying the process of hard workouts. For me, I look at the board, I see what I have to do. I have 90% in this, 75% in that. It's like, oh man, it's gonna be hard. I look at the board and I kind of already psych myself out. It's gonna be a long workout. This movement's gonna make the last movement tough, or I can't wait to get to the last movement. So already kind of managing my psychology of how I'm gonna approach this workout. So since we're hitting heavy weights, now I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to work as hard as I can. I'm going to just have fun. Yeah. Turn it around 100%. I'm just going to have fun, not put any pressure onto hitting a certain number, because there's been times where there's heavy squats and I didn't even get close to hitting my number. But I know that doing my best and going the heaviest that I can for that day, for whatever triples, singles, doubles, whatever drop sets, just doing the best I can, I get a really good performance. Just doing the best that I can, going out there like, hey, I'm gonna do the best I can, and if I just hit these good weights with good technique and a sound approach mentally and physically, and make sure my positions are right, and really focus on quality reps and working on what I'm telling myself getting into that lift. How am I getting into that lift? How am I getting ready psychologically to push my body, to believe, to have 100% confidence to pull under a heavy snatch or heavy clean. So this whole video was having fun for your workouts. For me, it changes the game. If I'm just having fun, I release myself of the results. When we release ourselves of the results, then we're not limiting ourselves. We're having fun and we're gonna just push it. And I find that for me, even playing years of baseball and just having fun, like taking 1,000 ground balls, because I actually just enjoy taking ground balls. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna be a pretty good fielder. That was the end goal in mind. But enjoying coming in every day, snatch, clean, and jerk, or if you're a CrossFit competitor, going in there, going through a hard workout, because you feel good after. I mean, you feel like crap after, but you do feel good. You feel accomplished. You've gotten something hard that not many people put themselves through on a daily basis. So, even if you're a CrossFitter and you're looking at a workout and you're looking at a time and you're looking at the board and you're like, well, I'm gonna suck here, here, here. It's like, well, that takes the fun out of it. Sometimes we have to allow ourselves to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna feel good after. I'm gonna feel like crap during the workout, but I'm gonna get some healthy endorphins in. I'm gonna build confidence and self-esteem because we're doing something that's not. I mean, it's a freaking hard workout, and you got to train yourself every day to like, I'm gonna go in there and make myself feel good. I'm gonna make myself feel bad so that I can feel good, so that I can go out into the world and challenge myself and make stuff happen. Really, literally, that's what happens. People build success in here mentally first, knowing that they're going to come in, do an awesome workout, and have fun doing the workout. Have fun doing the workout, not attaching any numbers or any. I don't want to say like any like prizes. Like you have to hit this to be this. No. If you're doing it every day on a regular basis, you're gonna get good at something, no matter what it is. Whether it's reading, writing, whether you're a filmmaker, whether you're a car salesman, whether you're a librarian, heavy truck operator. If you're doing it and you're enjoying it and you're doing it on a regular basis, you're gonna get better. So having fun is one of the key components to longevity in any sport, man. If you're having fun in the process and just letting it happen on the platform, on the playing field, in life, if you're practicing how to be successful and make yourself better, just by practicing and having that knowing that you're gonna have fun, you're gonna make a difference, you're gonna change just like that. So your lifts, your workouts, keep them fun. When they get really hard, focus on having fun. Don't focus on the outcome, because then when we focus on the outcome, it takes our mind off what we have to do today, this very second, this very minute, to get ready for that big heavy lift. So if I'm already thinking I got to hit 105 kilos or 110 kilos and I'm only at 70, I'm feeling like crap, I'm already buying into the negativity. So right there, as I approach heavy weights, and that's why the point of this video is to focus on having fun. How fast, how smooth can I make this lift, and then get away from what's on the bar. Get away from it. Focus on how is my legs feeling, how my hamstrings feeling, and my position's correct, and start to build up confidence and have fun. I mean, if you're lifting weights every day on a regular basis, for one thing, you should be grateful that you're able to be in the gym and focus on the snatch, clean, and jerk, because in other countries, that's the only way to get out of a bad situation. You know, the poor countries out there, the only way to get out and pay for food for their families is to get off wherever they're living in poverty, is to go to a training center and try to become the best at weightlifting. And they have weightlifting academies over in Europe, over in Asia, where they're trying to be the best, because it's for a reason. Just like the Dominican baseball players over in the Dominican Republic, where Major League Baseball is now hosting academies over there, and they're out there scouting young players, to be the best, so that they can go play on pro sports teams. So forget about the outcome. If you focus on the process of doing what it takes on a daily basis, you will get better. All right. So also confidence builders, being able to control the variables. I can control how much I sleep. I can control what I eat. I can control how much time I put in my mobility flexibility. I can research mobility flexibility. I can work out as hard as I want and have fun, but making sure that I'm doing the other things. Those are going to build confidence and self-discipline, dedication, determination, perseverance to stay with something long enough to where you're going to get results. And then people ask you, like, why are you so good? It's like, well, I've done these several things on a continuous basis. Because success leaves clues, whether you're in the gym or starting a business, it doesn't matter. There's a process that has to be followed. And if you enjoy the process and set a goal and focus on what you have to do on a daily basis, success is just like, it's just like a ladder or adding weight to the bar, man. You're gonna add a couple of kilos here and there. You're gonna make some progress, and progress builds momentum. Action leads to momentum. Momentum creates to positive thoughts and feelings about, man, I'm doing something, I'm making myself better. So the ability to overcome your situation and be able to change yourself, change your habits, change your growth, change how you do everything and anything. That's what makes life fun for me. It's to see what I can pull out of myself. What can I learn? How many people can I help? That's why I put out this video. It took me 2 weeks. I've been thinking about it. Having fun during your workouts. Having fun during your workouts. Forget about everything else. Have fun and go hard. Pretty simple. Now, for me, that releases me. I don't care what number I hit. If I'm going hard after the weights, if I'm having fun, and I only go fun if I go hard with anything. That's just the way I am. I've had a little success in my life, and I enjoy what I do, and I'm very grateful that I get to enjoy running my business. I get to enjoy that I lift weights. I get to enjoy coaching. But in order to grow, I do got to put myself into an uncomfortable situation, which is learning, growing, doing stuff, and training hard on a regular basis, which can get hard. But understanding that that's what I have to do in order to get the numbers or earn the numbers. I like to say earn them because the numbers aren't given, or a certain lifts aren't given, or certain, if you're a CrossFitter, you got to get to a certain point in your career where you're going on the podium and you're going to regionals. There's certain stuff and certain sacrifices you have to make in order to get to the next level. So there you go. This video is already way too long. I just want to do a short 10-minute video, but now it's about 16, 17 minutes. So there you go. Have fun during your workouts. Forget about the results, and you will progress. Have fun at what you're actually doing in that moment, whether it's a wall ball, a clean and jerk, a snatch, a 400-meter sprint, a thruster. Be in that moment and focus on what you have to do in that moment and enjoy it, because you're gonna feel good no matter what after that workout. And working out is in itself a success fulfilling. No matter what you work out, you're gonna be successful. You're gonna want to do better things. You're investing in yourself. You're building up self-confidence, self-esteem, determination, dedication, courage. It's gonna just fill you up, and you're gonna go outside and help other people be successful. So that's the whole basis of this video, is to have fun at what you're doing. If you have fun with what you're doing, you're gonna stay in the game long enough to get the results and any results that you want. First of all, just write them down on paper. There's a process. It can be done. So there you go. You guys have a great weekend, and as always, work hard and believe in yourself. Develop your skills. Make yourself the best that you can be. It's fill yourself up with awesome books, awesome reading material. Watch videos on what you want to do. There's people out there already doing what you want to do. Gravitate toward them, learn from them, and apply what you can apply. Like right now, I have friends that have like super expensive video cameras. They got video stations they actually film in. I'm just doing what I can with what I have, with the time I have, with the equipment I have. I have a phone and a tripod. That's it. No excuses. Make good videos, share information that I have, and hopefully help a couple people out there become successful, because everything that I've learned has been through trial and error, hard work, and just listening to other successful people develop their skills. And I don't necessarily have all the tools, and I don't have all the skills that they have. I admire them. I'm like, how do they get that skill? It's learning. It's a process, and giving myself time and patience to grow. Give yourself time and patience to grow, and know that it's not overnight. I have goals that are 20-year goals, 15-year goals, 20-year goals, 30-year goals, 5-year goals, and day-to-day goals. All right, so go out there, work hard, and believe in yourself. See what you can do. See how many people you can help. How many lives can you change? But it all starts with changing ourselves. How can we change ourselves in order to make this world better? All right, God bless you guys, and go out there and do what it takes.